I, is it possible to be in love with two ladies at the same time? Oh, oh, listen, baby number one, she's nice and she's charming. Baby number two, she's sweet, she's a darling. They both get bitter at sometimes, but I know their likes and dislikes, and I treat them right. I got to be friends with both of them. I've got to be there when they want me. I've got to be husband, lover, and friend. I want to know this. Is it possible to be in love with two ladies at the same time? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we were jamming to that in the studio. I thought you were hearing us all the time when I was dancing up just now. That was the jam we were listening to.
I saw you dancing. I'm like,
you're like, what is she dancing to? All right. So, Adrian, I have not seen you in years, all right? But, it's so good to see you. I'm glad that you know that you're in one piece. You still got it with the music, and you're still looking as handsome as ever, all right? So so we know this pandemic ain't got nothing on you.
Tell you, I'm going beard, I get dreads. I tell you, it's a different time, yeah. But I've been blessed, and I'm happy that I'm still here and still doing it and still loving my music. My family, everybody's well, and my friends, my fans, everybody's well. So the pandemic will do its thing, and I think we just got to do our thing also. We just got to adapt as much as we could.
Yes.
It has changed life. It has changed life how we see it, but I think all we can do now is just adapt, and there's nothing else we can do but adapt and just go with it.
All right. So, Adrian, you are no stranger to Guyanese. You are definitely not a stranger to people in the Caribbean and people in Europe and people, all over in the U.S. that listen to your music. Because, Adrian, how old were you when you actually started singing in that group 7?
Was like about 15, 16.
Wow. And I remember you guys put out a hit and it was playing on all of the radio stations. You guys were on TV a lot.
We had a nice little run at 7.
Yes.
Thankful for that, and I was blessed to continue writing and be behind the scenes with a lot of people from Guyana doing hit songs and stuff like that. I was blessed to be in the music and entertainment arena.
Yes.
I must say, give all thanks to Birchmore Simon. I would never forget that man. That's the person that pushed me into soca music, Cross Color Records. And I never looked back. I just kept doing music. My thing after Cross Color Records, my craziness was like finding a sound. I'm always with this particular thing with my sound, how my music sound, and I'm always running to get a better sound, a better vibe, a better producer, a better engineer. That's just me. That's my thing. Everybody have their thing. But so far so good. I've found a lot of great producers that I'm working with. And there's new music in the works. I was to let out something this month, but I had a little mix up going on. But nevertheless, that's that. But new music is coming soon. I prefer to do more music that I think I might take a little while to put out a song, but when I put out 1 or 2 songs, it'll have a little meaning to it, and people can look and say. Or listen and say, "Wow, I love that!" Like one of the latest songs that I put out in 2019 was called "Liar," and that song I think it touched a lot of people.
Oh yes,
I
was listening to that song.
Even up to this morning, people. I had a few people message me on Instagram, and they were like, we didn't even know that you sang this song. We didn't even know that it was you. And I was like, hey, well, at least you know now.
Yes, definitely. And, after 7, you started to sing with Jomo, and you guys were a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, we did. We had a contract with Cross Color Records for a little while. We did some nice music. We did some nice touring. We did a lot of things that a lot of Guyanese thought it would not be possible to do in entertainment. We did. Yeah, and I'm thankful for that, for those days, and those were beautiful. Those were beautiful
Oh
days.
yes, oh there were definitely beautiful days because let me tell you something. Everybody was talking about Adrian and Jomu, Adrian and Jomu, all right, and and
Yeah, that's true.
your
That's
videos
true.
were blasted all over the place, all right.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
true. That's true.
you guys had what it took. Y'all had the dedication. Y'all were handsome, talented young men, and you obviously were not afraid to work hard. And so, honestly speaking, Adrian, I've never heard you complain about not receiving support. I've
Because
never heard that from you.
the reason why was because I've always had support from my Guyanese people. I've
Mm-hmm.
always had support, and I would always, if you notice, a lot of music that I do, I would always incorporate Guyanese and stuff like that, because that's where my stronghold is. Guyana, don't matter. That's why when I sat and I wrote I'm a Guyanese,
Oh
I
yes,
said it don't matter where I be,
I'm
because
a
it don't matter where I
Guyanese.
go yeah, it don't matter where I go in the world, it don't matter where I live. I may live in America, but at the end of the day, I'm a Guyanese. I was born in Guyana. I am a Guyanese. Don't matter how you twist it and turn it. Born Georgetown Hospital, the 4th of September. And I'm gonna always be Guyanese. Don't matter how you twist it and turn it. And I always represent for Guyanese. Guyanese people have always been my support, my backbone, my light in this music.
Mm-hmm. And so, wasn't there a time that you also sang with Crossfire out of Barbados?
Yeah, I had a song with Crossfire for 3.5 years.
Wow.
Actually, that's where Impossible came out of.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
camp. It was produced by Darren Grant. Darren Grant is the same guy that produced Tempted to Touch for Rupee.
Oh yes.
Um, I had the honor to work with him. It was beautiful. We sat down like about 3 in the morning, and we came up with Impossible,
I'm
and
glad.
it
I'm
was
sorry.
beautiful.
I'm sorry for stopping you, but I'm glad that you mentioned that we sat down at 2 and 3 in the morning because some persons think that hey, when I want to, if I want to accomplish my dreams, that it's going to be easy, but it's going to take some late nights. You're going to have
It
some
is it
sleepless
is it is
nights.
gonna take some late nights, some early
Mm-hmm.
mornings, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody is different. Everybody vibe is different. Everybody energy is different. Um, they have some people could sit and write 2 3 songs in a day, maybe 2 days, and they have people that take a month, a week, maybe a year to complete a project. Everybody's different. It just
Mm-hmm.
depends. But for me, it was 2 3 in the morning when we were just vibing and trying to come up with something. For somebody, it okay. Look. For instance, Impossible. Um, we were going through songs that I have written and stuff like that, and just trying to figure out something nice for me to break out into Barbados, crop over at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and we came up with Impossible. That took what? Impossible was a song that I wrote already, and I
Mm-hmm.
had, but we just needed to find the right beat and the right vibe for it. So we took a couple of days to get it going. But I'm a Guyanese. I sat and I wrote I'm a Guyanese in the space of um 20 minutes, a half hour.
Well, let me
It
tell
took
you.
me to
Well,
write
let me
I'm a
tell you
Guyanese.
something. Let me tell you. I know that every song you drop is basically a hit, but I am a Guyanese. That song is still played even up to now. People literally love that
Yeah,
song. I know a lot of younger folks like your music and so on, but even some of the grown folks, like they just gravitate to I'm a Guyanese. I see people even take out pictures and hashtagging I'm a Guyanese. Okay, all right.
yeah, that
That song went
that
all
was a
over the
dream.
place.
That was a dream. And to be honest, I think that song is a song would actually solidify me as being a entertaining Guyana, because
Yes.
I don't think I've ever written a song as big as I'm a Guyanese. I've never, and I don't think I'm going to. That song is a song that's going to be there for a very very long time. Um, every independence, anything and anything to do with Guyana will always just be with that song. They'll always solidify themselves with that song, and I'm thankful for that song. I've all, when I was younger, going to primary school, I went to Comenius Primary School. I would
Mhm.
remember I would dance. I would be dancing to a song called "Marching Guyana," Marching Guyana, people going
Yes, yes,
crazy.
yes.
And I was like, I would love to write a song like this.
Like
Oh
that.
my God. That song would never die. And boom, I did. I'm a Guyanese.
Oh,
And
yes.
prayers is a funny thing. Prayers, if you believe in prayers, it can move mountains
Oh, yes.
truly. I'm
Amen.
telling you. And when we say prayers can move mountains, we're speaking metaphorically, because there might be some very hard things happening in your life, and those are called mountains. And with prayers, they can be moved. I'm telling you, I've prayed, and there's not one thing I haven't prayed for that I've not gotten.
Well,
it may take years.
I'm glad you mentioned about prayers there, because you were my Sunday school friend, but you can't remember me. So I carry a little feelings about that, but I forgive you.
No, I remember Charlotte Street. I remember Charlotte Street and stuff like that. I remember, but I just can't remember how I was when I was younger. If I was a playful talker, I just can't remember how I was when I was younger. But
I remember you all too well.
I always knew I love entertainment. I always knew that.
Yes, yes. So, there's a saying that some know your glory, but they don't know your story. So I want you to tell us about some of the difficulties that you've encountered in the music industry, because looking at you from the outside, Adrian, listen, you're handsome. You just kept making hits after hits. You remain popular, and even now you're still Adrian Dutchin, and so looking at you from the outside, it might look like, oh, he had easy street, man. Everything just went nice for him. So what are some of the difficulties that you encountered that persons may not have known about?
I think one of the biggest difficulty would be people not believing in you. You going to ask different, in all music, to get yourself in a certain position and stuff happening, you have to have money. You have to have finance. You have to have help. And you going to these big corporations, asking them, these big companies asking them for a help and whatnot, and you getting turned down, and you just keep trying and trying, you just keep getting turned down. I think that was one of the biggest obstacles I've ever had. And then, of course, there's the in anything you do, they'll always have, as we would say, a bit of envy, a bit of jealousy. That's human nature.
Oh, yes.
As we grow, I think those kind of things will just fall to the side. But to me, I think that was the things that I struggled with, and just dealing with a lot of other people in general. Some people may smile with you and stuff like that, but behind is a whole different story. But I would say I've grown to deal with a lot of things differently. And I would say if I had the kind of calmness and the kind of coolness that I have now, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I think I would have dealt with stuff differently when I was younger. But that's life, that's the journey, that's the transition. And if when you grow in age and stuff like that, you don't see yourself doing things differently, then something's wrong. We all will face challenges, but I think money would be the biggest challenge in entertainment. Money, if you don't have that money and that stuff, it sends you not being a right person. It sends you crazy, and because you can't get to do what you want to do when you want to do
but it. But thank God for people like Mr. Simon, right?
Hey,
Mr.
Simon, like I always say thank God to him. I went into Cross Color Records. I had no money, no nothing. I was recording, I was putting out music, I was getting things done, radio station. Big up my girl Vanilla. Her and Birchmore Simon would sit and do so much for me and push me out there. And I've won my shares of road marches. I've won my shares of Soca Monarchs and stuff like that.
How many times did you win Soca Monarch again?
I went Soca Monarch 3 times, Road March 6 times.
Wow.
Nah, man, Vanilla won Road March like 25 times. Vanilla's been winning that thing every single year, man. But that's how it goes. Everybody have their own niche. Everybody have their own personality and stuff like that. And a lot of people would say to me, yo, Adrian, how you so cool and how you so this? I would tell them, like, I was never always this cool, this calm. I had my ways, I had my days, but what I could tell you, I've learned from it, and I'm a different person now.
Wonderful.
You know, so yeah. So I thank God for that, and I thank people around me for that. I thank family. I even thank people that don't like me, that didn't like me, that whatever it is, because I'll tell you this: you learn from it. You learn, and you grow, and as long as you can grow, you can be better, and not only better for people to see, better for yourself.
Wonderful, wonderful. I like that. That's a lot of maturity there. So how has the music progressed since you've moved to the USA? Because the expectation is that if you move out of Guyana and you move to a place like the USA, that your music will progress. Yeah. So has that been has that been true for you?
Well, it has been so, but to be honest, I've been working with Caribbean producers, and they come from different places: Grenada, Barbados, Trinidad. They come from different places. Right now, as is, that's the reason why I have not put out anything as yet. For I've seen, I think I've seen something with Vanilla is out, something with Charming Blackman is out for Mashramani 2021. Even if it's going to be viral, whatever, however it is going to be done, at least virtual. People are going to put out music, right? And I want to have something out also, but at the same time, I'm saying to myself, I want to put out something that is positive and something that people can listen to, and it can bring people together and not divide them. They can learn from it. You know, because
we need that now. We need that now more than ever in Guyana.
We need it now more than ever.
Yeah,
I think we need it not only in Guyana but the world over.
True.
Because we're seeing so many crazy things happening in the world today, and we're like, wow, really? I think at this point nothing surprises me anymore. I think I'm just like, wow. Yeah, but that's what I'm going. That's my motto for this year, and my strive and my motivation is to do positive music, get some things out that can help the world, help people, you know what I mean, and that'll be good for me. That'll help me also to say yes. I've done this for the world. I've done this for people. I've done this for Guyana. I've done this for myself.
All right. So, Adrian, let me tell you, you are greatness itself. That's how I look at you. All right. You didn't say it, I said it. Okay. And so, was there a particular artist that while you were growing up that you emulated, because you've achieved so much? So, who was your role model as an artist?
I think it's a bunch. I really. I've never. Let me see. I think I loved all kind of music, right? Everybody. I've always learned a little bit from everybody, but to per se soca music, the thing that I saw that made me say, "Wow, I want to do that." I'll never forget it. Bangs the age ground. I saw Rupi come out on stage, and he did. With name, You Make Me Wanna Look at People, and I saw the confetti and the thing, and I was like, I think I was wowed. I was like, I want to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think from that moment when I saw that, I was like, wow, and I just love it. And every time I go on stage and I jump on stage and the confetti and the fireworks, I always think about that moment, like, wow, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it.
Yes.
So I would say it's a moment. I wouldn't say it's an artiste per se, because it's so many, but it was that moment that I said I wanted to be in entertainment, and I wanted to do it. Yep.
Definitely. Well, Adrian, I'm telling you, you've always impressed me. It's like, okay, when Adrian Dutchin come on stage, you know that's a man in a category all by himself. And so there must have been something that you have done, Adrian, to distinguish yourself as somebody, like in a class all by themselves. So what are some of your best practices? Because there are lots of young persons who are listening right now who want to enter the music industry. So I would like you to share with them some of your best practices.
Prayer is definitely the first one.
Wow.
And I said to myself, you just need to find that. You need to find, you're going to keep searching and searching and searching, but you just need to find that thing that makes you stand out a bit. Whether it may be a hair, it may be the way you say something in your song. It may be the way that you stand up on stage and do something. But once you find it, what you do is you just keep working on it and upgrade it, enhance it, respect it. Just keep going like that with it, and it will get better, I guarantee you. For me, it was my writing, my songs, my music. I would always say I wanna write a song that's like this. I wanna write a song that's like that. That's what I try to, like, when I hear a beat, like I wanted something big, and I wrote 2 songs on this rhythm. I wrote one called Mr. DJ, and then I wrote TikTok. When I wrote,
we don't forget TikTok, okay? We forget that at all.
I wrote TikTok before Mr. DJ, and I threw TikTok away and wrote Mr. DJ after. I recorded Mr. DJ. I didn't record TikTok. And then myself and Jomo, we now started to do a thing, and he came in. He was with Byron Lee then. He came into Guyana, and then the same night he came by me. He's like, yo, we need something, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, I have something on the rhythm already. But I wrote another song, and I sang it to him, and he was like, boy, you crazy? You're going to throw this thing away? Boy, I was like, yeah. And we did it. So for that for me, it was my writing and how I do my music. For you, it might be something else. But for me, as I can see, for you doing this radio thing, I think your personality is your thing.
Oh, thank
your personality,
you. Thank you so
that's
much.
your thing.
Thank you.
You see? So everybody have a different thing about them. And for my boy Ken the beat maker, blah, blah,
that's my boy. Big up Ken. Big up Ken.
Making the beats, that's his thing. You see, so everybody has their thing. So once you get your niche and you find it, then you just keep working
at it. I love that.
Yeah, man.
I love that. That's excellent advice. I think persons who are not even in the music industry, they could take that advice and they could use that as well. So Adrian,
yeah, they should have listened. Don't get frustrated. It's a frustrating thing when you cannot find what it is. Don't push it. Don't rush it. One day at a time. It will come. It's gonna come. And when it comes, you're going to enjoy it.
Wonderful. So it's going to definitely take some patience. So Adrian, are you available right now for online bookings? Or like, let's say people want to book you to come in from Marsh, so are you still available?
I'm not going to lie about this. I hate it. I hate performing virtually. I hate it.
It don't give me the same energy.
Vibe. It don't have the energy. It's not the same. I've done like two or three, but I hate it. There's something that I might do that this guy asked me about. He said it's going to be different. I'm going to try it and see. But you can always email me. You can always follow me on Instagram. It's I am Adrian Dutchin.
I am Adrian Dutchin. DUTCHIN. Yes, go follow him. Okay, make sure that you guys follow him on Instagram. All right. Yes.
But I hate it. Oh my Lord, I hate it. I ain't gonna lie about it. I hate it. No vibe,
I know.
No feel.
You need to get pumped up too as the singer, right? You know, you get pumped up when you get pumped up when you're out dancing and when you're making noise and so, right?
Yeah, you need that. You need that energy and that vibe. You need it. You definitely need it.
All right, Adrian. It was
but you know what? This is the first. And you have dibs. You have dibs on getting the first interview for the year. So hey,
2021.
Big up you guys there.
Thank you.
Big up you guys there at 97.5, man. Big up you guys.
Thank you so much, Adrian. Well, Adrian, let me tell you, even though you can't remember me, right? I forgive you though, right? But you know, I think that you're still the same humble guy that you were even way back in the in the early 90s and the 2000s. You're the same humble person. And you know what they say, right? If you humble yourself, you're going to be exalted. So no wonder you're among the greats, all right? So lots of love to you, Adrian Dutchin. And this is coming from myself and the Girl Power family, and we wish you, your wife, your kids, we wish your entire family all the best for the year 2021. And we know that this is going to be your best year, all right? Remember, your best years are not behind you. Your best years are in front of you, all right? Yeah, so big up to you all the time. And we're going to go out to some nice music, all right? Is it impossible to love two ladies at the same time? It's impossible, but we like the song.
All
right, so lots of love to you, Adrian. Thank you so much. Go right ahead, DJ Kush. Is it possible to love two ladies at the same time?